It is with great sadness that we here at Medic Materials must mourn the loss of a friend of the show, Kenneth O'Harry fireman Frederick Fritz Trout, who has recently passed and left us here on Earth. We could always count on Frederick to be at every call, even at 3 o'clock in the morning. We love you. We'll miss you. And we will take the watch. Hello and welcome, everyone. I am unmuting all of you guys because, I'm a jerk like that.
We're being unleashed.
You are being unleashed to the world. Isn't it scary? Oh, man. Here we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Thank you for doing that.
Is that a smart thing to do?
I don't know. But before any of us get started with anything, Gerard, not to cut you off, it is time for one of our favorite segments, Phil's Ride Home.
You know what's gonna be real funny? We're not seeing Blownut smoke out the window like that. Pull his ass over, rip him out the car and beat him down. And we're gonna get it all on tape.
Yeah, right?
Perfect.
Oh, man. Can you totally get pulled over so we can watch that?
Right?
Let's do it.
I mean, I can if you want me to.
There's no, illegal weapons or, drugs in your car, is there?
Just when he comes to the window, just say, "Hey, fuck you, motherfucker!" I just want to see what happens.
What you want, man?
Fuck the police.
Yeah, that'll get him far. So Phil, what's new on your ride home?
Yeah, who's new, Phil?
Anything interesting happened in your life, Phil?
Oh.
You want to get off your chest? Get out in the open?
Or on your chest, or
On your face.
You didn't even go there.
Oh,
wow!
dude.
You're a horrible person.
I will
God
always
damn.
go there.
Oh my god, what is it? All our dogs know to come in and be with us right now? Because mine just came in too.
Yeah.
Mine did. He's
that's,
like,
awfully,
oh,
that's,
whatever.
that's
who
an awfully
cares?
weird shade of red there you got going on, Phil.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, now we can't see the ride home. Turn the fucking light back
Now
on.
we can't even hear him. He's not
This is
talking.
production.
This is supposed to be his segment where he, jacks
I'm
up
counting.
his-
I'm counting
his
words.
counter.
You got to talk.
I've done literally nothing at work. I did one ALF today. I'm so drained.
He's so drained. That's not even fair. It's a
Well,
I
he's
did
got
one
to
ALF
save
today.
himself because now he has a reason to, save all that energy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fungal.
Excellent fun.
I don't know why. I don't know why this is not working. This is so weird.
I don't know. You sound like you're talking in a goldfish bowl.
I mean, Phil's always talking in a goldfish bowl, so
Oh, just kidding.
the fuck was that?
Oh,
Can hear better now.
Blair Witch Project shit going on there.
Seriously,
like-
like Jesus, Christmas Crow.
Mm,
Your car's covered with mysterious fog. I think we need to call somebody about that.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Here comes the
Hold on,
popo.
Here comes the
call
police.
Snoop real quick. See what he has to say.
Do you know he has somebody he pays like 50,000 a year to roll his blunts for him?
No way.
Dude,
Just to roll his blunts.
if I had Snoop money, I would too. And the dude's
It's like that's
the
their
dude's
probably
dude's
from
only
Havana.
job.
He probably got him. He probably got him. Fucking across the Straits of Florida. There, rescued him from Havana. Got the best roller they had down there, and that's who's sitting there. Just Manuel is just rolling his blunts all day long.
That's
Yep.
that dude's only job. Like, there you go.
I mean, good for him, though.
Dude, give me 50 grand. I know how to roll a fucking blunt. Yes, that's right. I said that.
Oh my, the
Whoa.
scandal.
I can do it while I'm driving. Not that I've done it recently. I gotta get back in practice. But
Oh my God, there's so much vibrating going on.
My
this
God,
show.
what's going on around here?
Jesus. Are people getting happy?
Phil?
are we sure Phil's new thing is living?
Oh, that's
Mechanical?
that's just not right.
All that buzzing we're hearing?
Yep. Is that what it is,
Who's that?
Phil?
What's that? Who's got the aggressive vibrator on their phone?
I think it's the Maha.
I think it is too.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We're gonna have to refer to Chris Rock's rule number 2. Turn that shit off.
Okay. So since Phil's not talking in his segment, I'm gonna take it over. One of the things that we have been talking about, and it totally screwed the stream tonight because I got everything ready and we could have launched tonight, but instead we're going to launch on the 21st. So big announcement. Gerard and I were talking the other day and we came up with, I think, a really great strategy and business plan going forward for.
What was that? Hold on. What was that word?
What?
Yeah, what was that word?
Strategy.
Yep.
We were going to strategy.
Nope.
Strategy?
Not tragedy. Strategy.
Strategy.
Yep.
Oh, there's an extra syllable in there.
Strategy?
No, I said strategy. That's what I said.
No,
right?
you said strategy.
We're going to go to the tape on that one.
Let's take a vote.
Okay.
Where's the red flag?
Strategy is a word, all right? It's my word, and you all knew what I was talking about, so shut up, all right?
It's strategery.
So what? I cannot speak English, all right? Would you like me to buzz myself?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
There you go.
Whoever has the vibrator, buzz it.
So starting on the 21st of this month, we are throwing away the traditional way that we have done the podcast this entire time, having episodes launch on the 1st and the 15th of every month. We're throwing that away. The podcast is now going to be every other week. So starting the 21st on Fridays, we're keeping the end of tour, but instead of 2 hours of end of tour live, the first hour is going to be Medic Materials podcast. And then the second hour is going to be end of tour live. So every 2 weeks, you're going to get an hour of the podcast, and then we're going to transition directly into end of tour live. And Jesus fuck people. Like, seriously.
Who's getting the text right now? Who just got that text?
That's my wife. It's my wife's watch over there.
Holy
Wait,
Jesus.
Watch?
That's her watch?
It's her Android watch.
I'm this close to making some jokes, but
dude, you and me both.
I'm not.
And it's like halfway across the fucking room.
Like, Jesus, just go.
How do you compete with that? I can't.
I wasn't even going to say that. I was just going to be like, go give it to her so she could put it down her pants or something. Like, something.
It's like pulling a drawer out and finding Blackzilla, with batteries in there, and it's like, how the fuck do I compete with that shit? There's no way.
Blaine says, watch.
I bring home a lot of money, so
Hey, there's always a reason why. There's always a good thing to be the bank. Right, Em? You're the bank. She's like, I'm just playing solitaire. Just ignore my existence.
Oh, hey, hold on. We've entered the dorm room.
We got the door. We got the pictures on the wall.
The steam pipes over the overhead there, yeah.
Poor M's like, why do I even show up to these things?
I know, right? She didn't even say a word.
I know. And I didn't did I unmute
She's gotta have time to do her solitaire.
Yeah,
so.
I unmuted her. She's just not talking. It's fine. Gerard will talk. No one else heard you.
I didn't hear a thing. I heard hello.
No.
Have you seen Phil's man wall to himself?
Yes, she
He
did.
just put it on the screen.
I don't know, people. It is what it is. But anywho, going back to this, because it is actually really important. All right. So starting the 21st, all right, podcast End of Tour Live every other week. All right. So going forward, don't expect the Medic Materials podcast episodes to be up on the 1st and the 15th of every month. So come hang out. You can get, the hour of the podcast and then directly transition into hour of the live stream End of Tour. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. We are really pushing in a direction where we are going all in on the podcast and the CME Academy. And yeah, I think the live streams are still something that we all love to do, this live stream, and just have fun, minus,
4 out of 5.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. She likes to be.
She knows exactly who I'm looking at, too. That's great. Wow, move that watch or whatever that is.
Hold on a minute.
Just
Man,
sit
who
on it.
cares?
It'll make your nuts tingle.
He's like, I'm going to try something.
I'm getting excited over here.
Just remember, you don't want to put it somewhere where you're going to have to explain it.
Right?
I'm getting excited over here.
Oh, my good gravy. So, so there's always a way to support the stream. It doesn't change. The links are in the description below. If you feel like supporting or subscribing to the Facebook page or the Facebook group or anything like that, hit those buttons, and that any of that support greatly is appreciated and helps us. Cooper,
oh my God, he's so big.
he is so big and fluffy. We can't see him on the stream, but we can see him on the camera. Oh, we saw a nose. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All I see is a nose. So, Phil, how was your ride home?
Wait, hold on. We got to wait a second. Oh, by the way, Phil, I just got your text. A little late. My bad.
Oh, my.
My ride home was pretty uneventful.
You didn't get pulled over on purpose. That was a bummer.
Not yet. I will. But not yet.
Not yet. It is what it is, I guess. Big jerks. Corey!
Wait, hold on. She's talking. Hold on. What did she say?
Yeah.
We missed
Right now,
Where are you going?
Hold on. You guys are talking over Emily. All right? You big jerks. It's like when the Maha speaks.
We started talking over Phil. And then, Phil started talking over us. And then you started talking over everybody.
Well, it's my job to talk over everybody. That's kind of the person who runs the shit. That's my job. Hey, so
shit.
I don't know if this particular Friday night will fall on a podcast end of tour episode, but I believe it's the first Saturday or the first Friday night in June. I'm going to a Mets game, so I will not be here, which means one of you guys, if it's a podcast episode and live stream, one of you guys gets to do my job for the first time ever.
Nope, she's got to do it because we need order and discipline.
That's true. And she'll just
I'm sure it's okay to handle that.
You know damn fucking well that's what we need. Because without that, it's going to be poop and dick jokes all fucking night.
That's what it is always. Exactly. How's it any different?
Well, so I'm saying if she runs the show, we won't have that. It'll just be fart jokes.
We'll slip it in.
Hey, oh, wait.
Hey.
Just a tip.
Just a tip. I promise.
Oh my God. So Emily,
didn't we take an 8-hour class about this?
A year?
I just breezed through that. Click, 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 click.
I take it every year. I remember that.
Oh my God, that's too fucking funny. So, Em, do you have something for your segment? this
I
week?
do.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hold
nice.
on. We
Hold on. Wait 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta get a fresh one.
okay. I'm gonna run the intro as you
Okay.
guys go and get beverages.
You do that.
Oh my god. I really hate myself tonight.
Okay, it's not working correctly.
What the fuck is going on with this goddamn stream tonight? This is so bonkers. Like, every time that I try and do anything in this stream, something happens.
What'd you do?
Well, so like it's just odd. So
Mhm.
the
What
so I'm trying to, get things organized. So ultimately, here's what happened. The stream is out like completely foobarred tonight because getting ready for the transition for, the podcast and stuff, I redid a bunch of the stream. And now all of a sudden the stream deck isn't communicating with the stream anymore for some odd reason. So it's being wonky. It's like putting up things that it's not supposed to. It's playing sounds when it's not supposed to. It's giving me dark screens. It's transitioning to other screens when it's not supposed to. It's just I have to figure it out because I was not aware that this was going to do this tonight.
Maybe I'm self-aware.
Yeah, maybe it's become AI ridden, and I
What
don't know.
are you doing, Mike?
I know, right? Apparently, whatever. But yeah. So, Emily, the floor is yours.
All
Wait,
right,
is
so
the stream actually working though, or like?
Oh
what's
no,
the
the screen is fine.
Oh, okay.
It's just certain
No, I
things
don't.
are kind of all over the place. That's all.
All right.
So yeah, carry on there, Em.
I was at work. My own hospital.
Oh,
So we get an arrest, like we get the notification that there's an arrest coming in. They come in, it's an older gentleman. We move him over, and this nurse is not a new nurse. I can't even say that there's an excuse. And they get so excited. She's screaming at EMS about everything they didn't do, which is like a big no for me. So this patient was still fully dressed, and this is what this nurse is harping on. How could you not undress them? Like fully, like t-shirt, flannel, jeans. This is what this patient's wearing. Okay. So she goes and she takes my scissors to cut their clothes off and cuts the EKG cable for their monitor.
I was about to say, yep,
Love it.
genius move.
And then blamed the EMS.
Of course they did.
Whoa, they
Outstanding.
blamed EMS for that?
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Wow.
Like, why would I be surprised that they did that?
Yeah. Let me guess. One of the things she was bitching about was no BG.
No, they did have a blood sugar.
Oh, those pricks.
Come on. My people know me.
That's just
yeah.
that's crazy. Like that's the one thing like I'll never understand is like if you screw up, why are you gonna blame us? Like
Well, that was your fuck up. Own it. Like,
exactly.
get it. You're moving too fast. You're not paying attention, but own that.
Please. Like
What was their reason for not taking the clothes off?
I don't know. Honestly, after that, I'll wake up. I didn't even listen. I just shook my
head. Were the pads on?
What's that?
Were the pads on?
Yes, but they lifted the shirt, and then when they brought him in, they put the shirt back down.
Okay, so they want to preserve his modesty, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the thing.
You know, it's called. Even the guy's dead. You don't have to fucking embarrass him and shit.
Right.
You know.
Which the more power to you.
I think about shit like that. Like I do. I like legit. Like fucking. I don't want to bring nobody in, even if I'm working on somebody critical. I'm not gonna wheel them in, with all their fucking birthday suit showing and shit.
I mean, but you don't have to. It's not like you're wheeling them through the department. It's a private entrance.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Right. Wait. Private entrance. You go in, and you go right in. And it was like R3 or 2 or something like that. Huh.
So, like, you walk the back hall and you go right into the room.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Which, in all fairness, well, they would have known that because they got their room assignment already.
That's surprising.
Right?
Okay. Well, you know what?
Sorry, we don't have. We have to wait for a room. And,
we are number 1 in New York State for wait times, so thank you.
Oh, okay.
Are you really?
They just came out with an article on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
I saw
that's
that.
wild.
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah.
After that article came out, we were fucking dead. I have never been flexed so much in my life.
That's too funny. I didn't realize that that came out.
Well,
Huh.
I would have thought where's the big place land on that list?
3. We were 1, they were 3.
Wow,
Nice.
They were only in New York State, though.
that's surprising. I would have expected them to be numero uno honcho.
No,
Wow.
they've been fairly better as of recent.
Because they got Pulsera.
Oh, yeah. Freaking.
It reminds me of a fucking shitty product you used to find in like a Sharper image catalog in 1983 or some
What's
shit.
taking that up so much is EMS. The hospitals are like indifferent about it. EMS is like, oh my god, this is life changing, and I'm like, really?
It's
it
not.
really?
Please.
Life changing?
No.
Let's put it this way. I fought with that stupid program for over an hour trying to get them an update or, a report in. And by the time I actually got it in, I was like 15 minutes from the ER. So I could have just called them. Like,
Yeah, if you're coming from your neck of the woods, you have no service out there sometimes.
Nope. I didn't get it until I was an hour down the mountain onto the thruway.
There's some spots I'm coming from, the armpit of the world out there that you don't have service until you hit certain parts of 90, and it's like by that time you're like whatever.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to hear that. They want to hear that it's so great and it's life changing. And it was your agency that was like, he literally said, this has been life changing. I'm like, you need a better life.
Seriously,
it's not my agency anymore.
No, not yours.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know how it could be like life changing. Like I'm in the boat of like I refuse to put it on my phone, so like it's on the work computer, and it's on the the EMTs computers, so I just make them do it, and I don't even fucking do it. Like that's their job. Like, and that's the nice thing about
EMS. They're going to be wowed by anything that'll save them a few minutes of turnaround time to get you that next chuck in.
Yep. Yeah, man. Gotta love it. So I'm gonna we kind of made fun of Phil for a little while and missed the the beginning, but Gerard, you were gonna say a few words. We ran a memorial segment right before we were coming in to the stream tonight. So I know you wanted to say a few words about Fritz.
Yeah, Fritz, he was so if you watch from the beginning, or you can always go back if you're just coming in, you can check it out later on. But yeah, he's a Canajoharie fireman, Canajoharie, New York, and man, 60-something years of service. Dude was a fireman 60-something odd years, and my very first EMS call as a shiny, soaking wet, brand new EMT, Fritz was there, and yeah, and I wrote about it on Facebook. But yeah, it's it was a nasty trauma, and we ended up flying him out. Shocker, my first call in EMS is a nasty trauma, and
now did you fly it?
Oh yeah, we flew it. Your wife flew it.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
Yeah,
I've seen that picture.
Yeah, and yeah. So he was he was on the scene. You seen him, and he was helping and actually like being helpful. Like the stretcher was out and ready for us as we got the guy out of the tractor trailer, and we actually get him in the rig, and I come around to to get in, and I'm brand new. I'm riding as a third, and he's already in the airway seat, ready to start helping out the dude. And paramedic's like, "Hey, dude, sorry, Fritz, get out, let him in." And he's like, "Oh, I forgot about the new guy." And so I'm in there and I'm doing my thing and stuff. And before he got out of the rig to go back with his fire guys, he gave me a little pat on the back and he says, "Hey, you did okay." And that was it. That was my first little confidence booster doing this shit, because I thought I was fucking throwing the pooch, because my orientation consisted of 3 bags being thrown at me, Steve pointing at the freaking medic and saying, "Go with him and do what he says." So
don't you love
that
those?
was my orientation.
I love orientations like that.
Right? And but no, it was cool. And then like every call I did in Kanjahari after that, no matter what call, where it was, how minor or serious, Fritz was there. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not even joking. 3 o'clock in the morning, you show up, nobody shows up for a sick person call. There's Fritz pulling up in the car. I shit you not. Like, he did not miss a call. So yeah, he just passed away. So
That's
I
wild.
just found out about it today, and it kind of upset me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's the end of an era. I mean, there's people who've worked in that county know, like, right now exactly what I'm saying. The next call you go on a Kanjo and he's not there, it's just not going to be the same.
Right.
It's going to be different. And like we talked about, like the people that come now, they're not going to know what it was like having that little guy around. So yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of why. And I called you before the show, and you said you don't really understand how you're going to miss things until that thing is gone.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you take him for granted that he's always there. He shows up, he's going to be there. Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then the day that they don't show up, you're like, whoa,
right.
Why is this not okay?
Right.
And it kind of throws you for a loop, But yeah, so we wanted to throw out a loving farewell to Fritz, and he definitely deserves it. So with that, I think we have to go into. Did anybody, Gerard, I know you were the only one that said they might do it. Did you catch any of WrestleMania this past weekend?
I had it queued up and I was going to watch it. I'm still going to watch it, but I ended up going back. I ended up going back to WrestleMania 5 and watching that one.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's worthwhile too. But so I watched the whole weekend, and
hours,
Yep. And just like I have, warned you guys that trivia this week was going to be all wrestling based. So I already warned Emily, get your husband next to us to give all the answers, right? For her.
He did WrestleMania, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm going to work. Goodbye. I'm just gonna show up and go up and
I watched the first night here while I was working on the computer, and then I watched the second night while I was at work. So Jess didn't have to watch any of it at all. But if you guys are willing,
wave to the peoples.
Hi, peoples. We can't actually see your wife, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, that means you just saw the can magically float in front of me. And
yeah, your hand was like this. And
yeah,
man. Damn.
All right.
Chris goes, I have a guy in my fire company who's been a firefighter for almost 70 years.
Oh, wow.
And he's still active.
Wow.
That's
Not
wild.
taking it for
You
granted.
should go put it on out there.
I will.
I can't.
Alright.
You can't hear it.
I'm going to attempt to
Go put it on
try
out there.
to
Alright.
get
Don't
this
throw any fish at me.
transition to work. Hopefully, this works.
No fish chucking tonight.
And of course, it doesn't work. The whole thing got botched. It's all right. I'm just not even going to do transitions tonight because all of them are freaking botched.
Fuck it. Hey, you know what? You get what you pay for.
Yep. This is why I'm not an IT guy. Totally screwed.
Yep.
Screwed the pooch.
Oh, well.
I thought it was going to work, and, clearly,
Yeah.
I suck.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yep,
Jackass.
you suck.
You suck, you jackass.
Yeah, because all of the GIFs and stuff that usually pop up on the screen,
Yeah.
none of them are working either. The sound works, but you can't see them. I don't know. Nothing's
Nah.
changed, but it is what it is. Whatever. So,
Phil's
going
still
back,
with us.
hopefully the questions pop up. So as I said, all of these questions are going to be wrestling based, and per our agreement from last week, the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s up to 2005 is what
Okay.
I did. WCW, ECW, and WWE/WWF. Okay? No independence or anything like that. All right.
Speaking of which, if you truly want to see, just something you don't even think about, but the ringside people back then. Watching WrestleMania 5, dude, Mean Gene Okerlund.
Mhm.
You had fucking Jesse Ventura as one of the announcers, Gorilla Monsoon. They're playing off each other. Jesse's a fucking heel.
So,
And he just comes up with some fucking crazy ass shit all the time, dude. It's like you can't find that today.
No, well, you can. It's just different.
Yeah.
The announcers are different. There's no, they're just different. It's a different style. There's no JRs or Mike Tenay's or Joey Styles from the 90s. There's none of that left. Michael Cole is the most, the worst abomination ever. So he should just die in a hole somewhere, but it is what it is. But
A lot of holes in it.
Tell me how you really feel.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure
He's
most
not bitter,
people,
Lee.
no, I'm not bitter at all. They have so many better choices, and yet that schmo is still on TV. But anyhow,
So I mean, here. If I was running things,
see, Chris agrees. Michael Cole sucks.
so if I was running things, and I'm just spitballing here, I'm sure especially as a wrestler, you have a shelf life and you'd like some job security. I think Jay Lethal as side, playing the role.
Yep.
I think that would be fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, it would
And
totally be awesome.
there's your job security. Sign them on the dotted line. Get it in there.
Yeah,
Done.
man. I think that would be hilarious.
I think that would be great.
So for those in the chat, make sure you're dropping, your answers. All right, what you guys think. So, your guys' first question. Let's cue the music if it works.
Probably not.
I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's see. Will it work?
Maybe it
Well,
didn't. Maybe it's still going and you're talking about it.
There we go. All right,
Oh,
we got it. All right. Now. All right, cool. We got the trivia music going.
all right.
Number one. Motherfucker!
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm Nick Fury, motherfucker.
Oh, motherfucker.
I really I cannot stand my day today. All right, here we go. I'm just going to have to do it manually. It's okay. We got this. All right, what city was host to the infamous Screwjob?
Oh, fuck.
Montreal.
Hold on. Corey just gave Emily the answer.
I think he's right? It is, yeah.
Montreal.
It is
right,
absolutely
it was
Montreal.
Montreal,
Montreal
Yeah.
Screwjob, right?
That's
Between Bret the Hitman Hart
Hart.
and
Yep.
HBK. Whether or not you think it was planned or not, it was, was a shoot
Oh, it definitely was.
or a work. Who knows? But definitely Montreal.
Montreal, yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 2. These two wrestlers fought in a grocery store on an episode of SmackDown in December of 2001.
Oh, fuck.
Just say it, Phil.
Wow, you really freaking
Was
dug into
Stone
the
Cold.
hole.
Stone Cold and Booker T.
And Booker T, right.
Nice! You guys are
Holy
awesome.
shit, how do you know this?
Yes!
You were a zygote in 2001.
Dude, okay. First off, yes, I did some digging into this, like hardcore, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to make it like super easy. The next one I feel like is going to be super easy for you guys in the 80s, right?
I mean, I was
90s.
like, hey, who was the tag team that walked in like this? You know?
Right?
And,
Yeah, Bushwhackers.
Speaking of which, R.I.P. He just
Yeah,
passed away.
he just died.
So,
Yeah.
what the heck was I? Yeah, have you seen this match, Gerard? The fight between Booker T.
Arthur Stone? Yeah, I remember it. I don't
Oh.
remember, the
It's-
intricate details, but
It's classic.
I do remember.
They
Yeah.
wrecked that joint. It was freaking hilarious. All right. Let's see. Hopefully, because I programmed this
I got a
literally.
little busy in 2001, so.
Yes, that's right, Chris. Stone Cold sang in that match. I forgot about that.
Oh.
All right.
I think we all wanted to forget about that.
Here we go. Number 3. Name this entry theme. All right. The chat's got it.
Legion of Doom.
Oh, Corey goes for the win again.
Nice. Very nice.
Correct!
That is right. Legion of Doom. Yup. Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. I'll take all of them.
Yep.
Right? Awesome. All right. This one digs into the Wayback Machine a little bit. All right. Number Quattro.
All right.
In the 1998 WWE Royal Rumble, Mick Foley entered the match using what character?
Mankind, right? He was still Mankind back then, right? Or was that weird transition period where he was the other one?
The chat's thinking.
What year, Turk?
1998.
Oh, I know why he's getting all these.
He's Googling the shit out of these things.
He's a millennial. He can do this like fucking nobody's business.
I'm
Don't
not
be jealous.
Googling shit.
Don't be jealous. Do you see the picture in the background? You
All
think
right.
that he's Googling this?
I don't know. He's looking down, and I feel like he's typing.
He's admiring his handiwork. That's why.
All right,
Yeah.
so the chat has come up with all of the answers.
Dude love.
All right, we're going with Dude Love from Emily and
Dude
Corey.
Love.
Gerard's going with Mankind.
Cactus Jack.
Phil goes with Cactus Jack. I'm gonna
Jack,
say
right.
that Dude Love is
The answer. Yep.
I did say that
Hold on.
first. I said that
Cactus
first, and I
Jack.
second guessed myself.
Cactus Jack is
Correct.
and Mankind is also
Correct. That's right. It was all of them.
this is the one and only Rumble that he came in three
As
times
all three
as
characters.
3 characters.
Yeah.
Yep. Only been done once in the history of the Rumble.
Very cool.
All right. This one's for Butch.
God, I forget about all this stuff.
Goes back
That's awesome.
in the way back machine.
I'm the old man in the room here.
Yep.
King Kong Bundy.
That's fine. King Kong Bundy, right?
Andre the Giant.
All right.
Captain Lou.
All right. Number 5.
Roddy Piper.
Ooh. Now we're in my favorites.
Macho
Yep.
Man.
Macho.
Snap it to us.
All right. Number 5. This high flyer took a giant leap from a steel cage in 1983.
Too easy.
86.
Superfly.
Superfly. Jimmy Snuka.
I wanted to give one to Butch.
Wait,
Oh.
Mark, say it.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Snuka.
Snuka.
Superfly.
This high flyer took a giant leap from a steel cage in 1983.
Superfly. Jimmy Snuka.
Butch
Boy
is,
hair, pretty hair.
Butch is absolutely correct. Brian and Val and Chris all get it right in the chat as well.
That man has some pretty hair.
Yep.
Yup,
And the motherfucker could fly.
yup.
No.
All right.
It wasn't just a catchy name.
Superfly.
All right. Let's see. Number 6. This ECW, WCW, and WWE wrestler is also the lead singer for Fozzy.
Oh, Jericho.
Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho.
Someone's got their microphone and their speakers going at the same time. And that's I'm getting this like stadium
Yeah,
effect.
feedback. I can't even hear your questions.
Yeah.
It's probably Phil. I don't know. We're all in headphones. You're the only one not in headphones, Em. It's probably your fault.
Well, I have Corey. He's the one giving me the answers. So, sorry.
All right, it's Corey's fault.
Yeah,
You all right? Putting the what? Oh. Hold on, I'm
Oh,
in
what is
trouble.
that? Oh my God. It's not. Oh, what is her name? Guys, help me out. Chris asked in the chat, who's Snooka's daughter? It's the other.
Tamina.
Oh, thank you, Tamina.
You know that. Koopy knew that.
All right, all right. So everybody puts down Chris Jericho, Y2J. You guys go along with that. I'm gonna say that's 100% correct. All
And so
right.
do all the Jerichoholics.
All the Jerichoholics. Which was your favorite
That's right,
version?
Gene Mean.
Hold on.
What?
Which was your favorite version of Jericho? Because I have to say my personal favorite was List Jericho. Like, that was hysterical. If you are so good at your job to get putting people on an imaginary list over with the crowd, you're perfection. It doesn't matter. All he needed to do was hold up the pen, and it was magic.
Mm.
Yeah, see, Chris, List Jericho. Yep, I
That's
agree.
Jericho, yeah.
It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, this one is so easy. It's not even funny, guys.
Hulk Hogan.
Butch should even know this one.
Let's see, he was a giant.
Number
His name is Andre.
He was in a movie.
numero 7.
Princess Bride.
Nope.
Has smashed thing with rocks. His way is more sporting.
Ready to rumble.
All right.
His way is much more sporting.
Number 7.
He had a Holocaust Coke from Max. Oh.
This streak ended at 21-1.
Undertaker.
Undertaker. Who knew that?
Now, since we all know that that is correct, I don't even have to hit the button. Who ended it?
Brock Lesnar.
Beast incarnate, Brock
All
Lesnar.
right. I'm just throwing it out there as a bonus.
Next.
Next. What's his ending record at WrestleMania?
That's like asking me to name the freaking people who died on the Titanic.
Oh, see? You should know. Oh,
Yeah, that speaker thing is driving me nuts.
There's a cop that couldn't fit on the door.
Brian's close. In the chat.
28-2 is Corey's guess.
That's close too. You got Brian and Corey are right in the middle.
26-2.
Oh, that's the
20
closest. 25-2 is what the official record is.
25.
Because he lost to Brock, which I still think Brock did it on purpose, and that wasn't planned. And,
Roman Reigns.
And then Roman Reigns beat him, which was pure bullshit, in my opinion. But, you know, that's a whole different story. All right, we're going back. We are going back to name this. Oh, shit. That was the wrong button. There we go.
Name the what?
All right. Name
this shit. Listen
Name
closely.
shit,
this shit.
diarrhea.
All right. Name this entry theme.
I can't hear it.
What do you mean you can't hear it?
It comes in very broken.
Corey heard it.
It's coming in like this. Like I hear a sound and then nothing, and then sound and nothing.
You know, guys, this is why we need a producer. See,
Echo.
give us money so I can buy a producer.
Do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Think
Yes.
for New York, number 2, Derek Jeter. I want to see what it sounds like in the stadium. You know.
Today
Today.
is the greatest day of my life.
So,
It's
Corey gets it right. Chris gets it right. Brian gets it right. With the Ultimate Warrior.
Correct.
Warriors.
I threw that out there solely for Gerard because he's always
I
the
know,
one
and I
going,
couldn't hear the
"Yeah!"
damn thing.
Well, you're old and deaf like me.
I'm sorry, you know? All right,
So I'm just gonna say it.
go right ahead.
Greatest fucking like intro. Forget the music, but just coming into the fucking ring is
My
Ultimate
intro.
Warrior. No, well that too. I'm talking about Warrior just walking down the fucking,
I don't
down
know.
the fucking ramp,
So, guys,
sliding into the freaking ring. I mean, and then just forget about the bell and all that shit and just start whooping ass.
guys, throw
It's
it in the chat. Who is, in your opinion, the best entry? And we'll go all of pro wrestling.
All right. It's gotta be the Warrior.
I just want to see, because honestly, like, Warrior had a great entrance. Huge pop. Everyone loved him. It was so different for that time to just bolt down there. But I don't know. I think personally my favorite entrance, and I'm not saying this is the best, I'm saying my personal favorite has to be the Sandman in ECW. There's nothing better than a dude with a huge beer belly walking through the crowd, drinking beer, smashing the beer can over his head, busting him open before they even go to the ring. That's classic. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. So So Brian
Or
says,
at least Roddy with the fucking pipes, man. I mean,
no.
that's better than that. Yeah, come on.
No.
Come on.
No. Agree to disagree. We got some good ones. Heartbreak Kid. Okay. I like this pyro. Stone Cold, when they used to make the glass break and then he'd walk out, was phenomenal.
Yes.
Undertaker. Yeah, but Undertaker.
Well, I'm talking old Undertaker with Paul Bearer and all that shit. That was a fucking entrance. You know, with the coffin and everything.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that was the shit.
Val's the only one that agrees with you on Roddy Piper. Just saying.
Thank you.
Corey
Chris,
agreed with Bernard too.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So, Chris, you missed the question. I was saying throw into the chat your favorite or best entrance. Cody's is pretty good. The new version of Cody's is actually pretty good. I like the song. All right. Number 9, we go to my favorite.
I was gonna ask another question.
Yes.
Best interviewer. One that gave the best interviews.
Oh.
Definitely the Iron Sheik.
Nikolai Volkov.
I mean, man.
I mean, think about that. We're talking the whole gambit.
That's
Who was
tough.
the best shit talker?
Oh, so
You know?
hold on. You're not talking.
You talking shit talker too, or you talking like the best interview ever?
When it gives the interview, you know, when they do the interview and they talk shit.
Okay,
That's
so
what I'm talking
you're talking promo, not like, because when I'm thinking interview, I'm thinking like Mean Gene, not the wrestler doing the promo. All right. So,
Yeah, no. Mean Gene doing the interview, but they talk shit when they're doing it. Dude, Macho Man come out with the fucking cream, the little creamers.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude? You can't beat that. That was the greatest thing fucking ever.
Come on, Roddy's corner was, Piper's corner was pretty fucking
Piper's
hilarious.
corner, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was
Mr. Perfect. That's a good one.
Mr. Perfect, yeah.
That was
I just
a
watched
good
him.
one.
I just watched him wrestle on WrestleMania 5. The one
Yep.
I watched the new one.
Rocker early Cena. Yeah.
Good ones. Yep.
Those are, I mean, The Rock was perfection on the mic. I don't know. The best promos, man. That's tough because there are, like, Chris Jericho rocked it in promos.
That's kind of where I was thinking
gold.
initially with Jericho's shit. Yeah.
The way he used to make fun of Stephanie was gold. Yeah, like, absolute gold.
Didn't give a fuck.
He didn't. It was brilliant. All right, number 9. We go to my favorite promotion of all time. This ECW star was, quote, the whole fucking show.
Sabu.
It is not Sabu.
Wrong.
He who is faceless must know the answer.
I know, right? Like, let's ask Discord.
Right.
Oh, my camera keeps freezing, so
Chris has it in the chat.
You know what he's doing with those posters.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he's stroking those posters again.
Giggity.
Yeah, just copping a quick feel when nobody's looking.
Yep. Brian and Chris got it in the chat. Hood Hippies throwing in the Big Show. The Big Show wasn't in original ECW. You guys have any guesses?
The
Hold
whole
on, Corey.
fucking show.
Also known as Mr. Monday Night.
RVD.
That's
RVD.
right. The whole
Yeah.
fucking show.
Right.
Rob Van Dam. So I put this in. I put this in
See,
specifically.
I'm sitting here like running through my head. Was Kurt Angle in that? And I'm like, I couldn't even fucking remember it.
Kurt
Yeah.
Angle was in 2 episodes of ECW
Yeah.
before he got signed on to, and he was just like the Olympic guy that they brought in because he had just won the gold medal, but he didn't actually ever wrestle. But I wrote this question solely so I could tell this story because I think it's awesome. So my brother and I used to go to ECW house shows in Poughkeepsie at the Civic Center when they were
Cool.
doing their tour. And we got front row seats on the apron. And I couldn't even tell you. I probably was, I don't know, maybe 10 years old when I went with my older brother. And we're sitting there watching the house show, and RVD comes out for his match and stuff. And one of his, trademark things was he would throw the dude in the crowd, and then he would leap off the top rope into the crowd and do like a spinning heel kick into the crowd onto the dude. So he just happens to throw the dude near us. Dude stands up. RVD comes flying off top rope, jumps over the walkway, over the rail, flips over, knocks out the dude, kicks me in the side of the head. I was like, and as he was falling, and I was like, I got up, and I'm sitting there like, I just got freaking kicked by RVD. This is the coolest thing ever.
I'm never going to put ice on this belt.
Right?
Eric,
Yes.
did you know that 4 years ago today you were at WrestleMania?
No shit. Has it been that long, Core?
4 years, 19.
Damn.
April 7th, 19.
Fuck.
Yep.
I'll tell you. So that was an experience. Corey and I went down and we said to our wives, we're like, we're going to do this. We're going to go once. It was in New York City or, in New Jersey. And, we go down and it was fucking stupid money. But we had good seats, stupid money. But man, I'll tell you, like, WrestleMania is not the same when you go to it as when you watch it on like the TV. It is so much more majestic and awesome and production value on TV than it is in in real life. I was kind of like, I got bored after a while. I was like, all right, this is great. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm at WrestleMania.
But I
I'll
feel
never
like
do
that's
this
true when
again.
you see the shows, if you like pay to go see them. It is so long. Corey and I went, when did we go?
The last Monday Night Raw.
Last Monday Night Raw in Albany, and I physically fell asleep by the end of it.
Yeah, but that's because you didn't have my wife there to drink with you.
100%.
Yeah. That's the best thing when we all go to the wrestling shows is we get the wives drunk. It's hilarious. So, all right. All that aside, all right, the last question.
Don't let me down.
All right, let's see. Let me get to the soundbite. It's another soundbite, so if this comes out wonky, it's your guys' fault, not mine. All right?
That's right,
It's always
sir.
our fault, huh?
Yep, it's always your fault. All right, so the question is, name the match.
Undertaker versus Mankind,
Totally owns the cage.
Hell in the Cell, when he gets thrown off the top of the cage. The first ever Hell in the Cell match. Or second.
Counting the words.
All right, so Phil is interrupting his regularly scheduled hand job to give us an answer.
Oh.
I had to. I'm sorry.
It's regularly scheduled.
He's not stroking his pictures at this time.
What is
How do you
Emily?
think they're stuck to the wall?
What does Emily and Corey say?
Corey said McFoley off the cage.
All right, let's see. Brian's going with Undertaker Mankind. Do you guys have any thoughts,
I couldn't hear it,
guesses?
so I'll say sure.
So it's JR saying, "Oh my God, they killed him. As God is my witness, he's broken in half." when Undertaker chucks Mankind off the Hell in a Cell.
Correct.
Which I think is still one of the best calls ever. Like, hands down, one of the best wrestling calls ever.
Sorry.
I don't know. See, Corey gave you like 8 of those points there.
I honestly, I would have never. You're speaking a foreign language. I would have not even known what you're talking about for any of them.
We
Not
get
one.
the movie quotes.
I was gonna say next up, movie quotes.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. That she's still gonna be out clueless.
Not true.
Oh man.
I still remember a day when we did 20 minutes movie quotes and somebody got mad and walked away.
I mean, I
That was me.
probably
Yeah.
would have been.
Oh yeah.
I
It was
probably would have done
20
that too.
No, it was 7 minutes straight movie quotes. That's how you had your conversation.
Yep.
You were
Straight movie quotes.
27 minutes straight of just movie quotes.
And she storms off going, "That's what you're talking about. I can't hear." And her fucking head just fucking exploded. She ran out the fucking door. She's like, "I can't take it anymore."
Yeah,
It's a
see,
foreign language. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I probably would have said the same darn thing because as soon as I'm clueless, I'm like, all right, this is boring.
But it was so riveting.
Maybe to you.
But see, you would have understood the things we were talking about. You would have been right in the conversation, dropping them left and right. Boom, boom, boom.
You would hope.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God, Jeepers Creepers. Now I gotta increase
head?
Phil. No, I gotta increase Phil's counter. He actually spoke some words.
We got more. Hold on.
I was gonna say you didn't hear all the clicking.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
no.
clicking away.
I
He was
know,
talking. I was clicking.
but I
That wasn't Phil. That was me clicking.
it wasn't Phil's bed creaking. Phil, are
It
you on a
wasn't-
date?
It wasn't his masturbatory habits. It was me clicking.
Oh my! That's just not right. Oh man, people are.
So you know what would have been easier for this whole thing is we could have slide Phil's box to the right and then put Corey's box underneath you, and then we have the whole Brady Bunch 6.
There's
and
a
3.
reason he's sitting off camera.
I know,
Yeah,
Here's the story.
of a lovely Corey.
but it would have been more feng shui.
We don't like feng shui.
Too Chinese.
I don't know. Where's feng shui from? I don't even know.
China.
China?
China.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Chinese.
See, you learn something new every day. I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it's not German.
No. You-
It's definitely not. It's definitely not
you
Italian.
It's definitely not Italian.
How would that even
I mean-
sound in Italian?
I'd be like, hey, it's feng shui. Hey,
Hey.
Hey, feng
Hey,
shui over
hey.
here.
it's feng shui over here.
Oh,
Get
my
that shit
God.
out of here.
You don't feng shui over here. I feng shui over here.
Hey, don't you feng shui over here.
Oh,
Get
my
that
God.
shit out of here.
Feng shui out of here.
Oh, dear Lord, you guys. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What is that beeping? Do you hear that beeping?
No.
No, I heard the buzzing before. Now I don't hear the beep.
Well, that's
I
because
took care of
Butch
the
is
buzzing.
Then I heard the echo, 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 echo.
Butch is sitting on the buzzer.
That's why I'm so silent right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say that's why he's gotten so pale.
Mm.
He's been bagling out this whole time.
If I
As,
pass out, just let me go.
as we drift into anarchy, it's all right.
Uh,
I don't know.
This is giving my old face. Oh.
Oh, so
Go consult the
Butch.
Bobs.
I was so excited the other day. I got a package, and
Was it the big package?
it was a huge brownish black package. Just-
ooh, was it delivered in the rear?
no, it was delivered on the side.
Ooh.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
oh.
hey, oh, hey.
What? In the back of the house. What are you talking about? Get your fucking minds out of the go. What's wrong with
So-
you people?
So
Oh,
in this,
You want a list?
right? Phil's not wrong there. So in
was it
this,
stinky, was it stinky and brown?
in this
Oh.
in this brown package of mine, is the first is
You
the
want to tell us before we move further?
we've descended
Was
into
it
the
wrapped
poop
in
jokes.
papers?
So I bought my first box of tackle for the brand new year.
Ah,
And I was very excited. It came in. I was like, this is awesome. I got I won't be able to use any of it until, I don't know, like we went out hiking today out to the lake that I'm going to start fishing. And the water, of course, is still freezing cold up here. So like you can't fish
Good
anything
trout.
but
It's
it's like
good trout water.
it's great
was
trout
pretty-
water.
it was really cold
You're a
here.
bass fisherman.
yeah.
You fish with basses.
You know, so this particular lake doesn't have any trout. It's not deep enough. But there's pickerel. There's beautiful sized catfish in this lake. And then of course there's bass.
Is it close to you?
Yeah, it's like 3 miles away.
Why don't you go noodling?
You know, I've always wanted to try and go noodling. I think that
There
would
you
be
go.
hilarious.
I'm trying to think of another lake. I mean, I'm familiar with where you are. I'm trying to think.
You probably do. It's in the it's in the state park, but it's not the state park's lake, if that helps. It's in the back of the state park. Very rarely visited. I fished there as a kid every single summer.
It almost sounds like where we went on our seasonal road.
No, he's
No?
no.
I don't
We
know,
were in Delaware County when we went on the season.
Oh,
road.
okay.
but eventually, Gerard, when you come up, I'm gonna take you fishing over there.
All right.
Yeah, man. Like I was so excited. I'm like, yep, I bought frogs. I bought worms. I bought, I'm trying out a brand new stick bait. So I bought red ones for spring fishing for when they're spawning. And then for the last, I don't know, 2 years, I've wanted to try, because there's a dude that I watch on YouTube. He's from North Dakota. This dude is like the Bob Ross of fishing. If you are pissed off, you watch this guy and it's immediate calm. It's like so nice. And
I'm gonna take you down by my parents' house someday. We'll walk the creek. I took G down there
yep,
last year briefly, but I'll take you down by my parents' house. We'll walk down there someday.
I gotta, if we're going trout fishing, freaking man, I need a lot of tackle because I lose a lot of shit trout fishing.
No, we'll go, it's this time of year it's good for trout, but then when it gets a little
Dude,
warmer, like end of May,
we were
beginning of
flying.
June.
Yeah, we were fly fishing and we didn't.
Yeah,
I mean, I got hung up maybe once or twice, but
yeah.
that was about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even snap my shit. I just had to go quick on.
Yeah, my dad and I always went trout fishing because it's what my dad enjoys, and we'd go up and down the creeks. And man, I couldn't tell you how much tackle all I would do is float a worm and stick, yank it out, broken line, tie a new one on, stuck. Oh, it was awful. I sucked at it.
There's a couple of deeper holes you need to put some weight on, but I mean, most of it is 2-3 feet deep. I mean, there's a couple of 5 or
Don't you
6
laugh,
feet.
Gerard. Don't you laugh.
What?
But yeah, you'll get you hit some
What is
holes
that
that
fucking
are,
sound?
That's Phil's counter.
I know.
That's the ball and strike counter.
Oh, I thought it was Mr. Thornton Mellon's private secretary.
Oh my god.
take
So-
this down.
So
There's
Blaine,
no way
Blaine says
you'll
medic
ever-
materials fishing trip. I 100% agree.
There you go.
Yeah, we should.
Yep, sign me up for that one.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it.
Blaine, is there any good fishing in Illinois? I've never been out there. Let me know. I will-
Minnesota's not far away from there, and you got Lake Minnetonka.
Minnesota.
dude, if I could go someplace and retire just so that I can fish on a lake or a slow moving stream every day, it would be Minnesota or North Dakota. Like, I don't care how hard the winters are or how old I am, but
That's
just for
hard.
fishing, I would go there.
That's hard.
Like,
That's some hard winter, boy. Nah.
it-
Nah.
I don't mind it.
Nah.
I know you like
Ah,
your
the
like
cold,
your
yeah.
warm
You-
tropical
You
weather.
don't give it another 10 years when you start getting arthritic, and then you tell me all about that cold. How much you love it.
Chris, just go fishing.
I don't
It's
like
that
the heat of
simple.
arthritis. I can, the cold makes it
Yeah.
worse.
When is Corey going fishing? Is he still sitting there?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should go fishing, Cor.
End of July. Oh, well, Jess and I were talking the other day about planning a fishing trip for us.
We need
She
to
told me about that.
we need to talk about it.
Yes, I'm all in. Just tell me dates.
Jess and I are going to plan it.
Perfect.
That's bold.
It depends after Wednesday.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm all for it.
Hmm.
Let's go. And then Gerard and I have to plan our deep sea fishing trip.
That's what we're doing this year.
Yeah. I want to do that so bad. Like, I have never caught a fish where I need to be strapped into a chair just to save my own life.
Yeah, you definitely got to get your strap on.
Yeah,
I haven't-
Did you say strap in or strap on?
strap on.
So just so you know that this is the Oregon Inlet. So this is where, I don't know if you've ever seen that Wicked Tuna.
Yep.
This is where that's all filmed. So
No
that's where
shit.
you'd be going out.
4.
You know, I've gone out seaside only a couple times, never caught big. I've gone out bayside a few times. I've never gone out bayside fly fishing, but I've gone out bayside with just tackle. I've never gone out. I'd like to go out bayside fly fishing, do some,
Go out in the flats or something.
yeah, go out bone fishing, something like that, or that'd be fun.
See, that's a Keys trip right there. Get on down
Yeah.
the Upper Keys, get out in the mangroves flats and shit. Yeah.
I'd love to go down to Florida just to go like spring bass fishing. Freaking fish are gargantuan down there in the spring.
I've been to the
Yeah.
Keys once or twice, or
Yeah, I've been to Florida a couple times.
Yeah? Really? Tell me about
Yeah.
it. Is it nice down there?
Eh,
Do you know the weird part is you and I were
They say-
talking like when I lived in Florida, he lived in Florida. Like we probably, we're in the
Like-
same circles.
from Florida, so yeah.
Yeah, like we were probably in the same circles at one point in time and probably ran into each other.
Isn't that
Just-
so crazy?
We
That
never
like,
realized it.
That's
I mean,
so weird.
94, 95, dude. I was
Yeah.
flying stuff down to the Keys and shit. Marathon
lived-
Airport.
And that's when I lived in the Keys, yeah.
I'd land at Marathon, drop off the stuff, pick up the next stuff, start running up the chain, going all the way up to Jacksonville.
And I was down in the Keys back then. I was up in Miami all the time.
That's
And
wild.
he lived right in lived right around Miami. So yeah, like we probably ran into each other all the time and never realized it.
Yep.
Ives Dairy Road.
I was down on Orange Street. And I'm
Mm.
just below Key Largo, just as you come into Isla Morada.
So there's some fishing. Isla Morada, they got some nice fishing
Yeah.
fishing excursions.
Okay, buddy.
Excursions. That's right.
Excursions.
You got
Blaine's sitting here talking about fishing to Mississippi.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
something I never.
That's the big water.
He says there's a few charter services around St. Louis that will take you out on the Mississippi for blue cats.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I very rarely fish big water. Like I'm more of like a small lake pond guy. Somewhere you can put a kayak, get into all like the little nooks and crannies and stuff. Like I don't go out on big water, but I think it would be interesting to fish like big water like the Mississippi
I
or
would
the
like-
ocean and stuff
I
like
would like
that.
I would like to go for Mako.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
How big
For
do
what?
they get?
Mako.
Oh,
They're humongous, right?
They're
If I remember correctly.
they're decent sized sharks. They're blue water sharks.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't come. They're out there.
Yeah.
But,
there's a guy I watch occasionally. You can catch him on YouTube videos, stuff like that. This guy named Conway Bowman. He fly fishes for sharks.
No way.
Yeah.
dude,
Can you
Makos,
imagine? For all
sharks
kinds of
that-
sharks.
Freaking wild.
the steaks you get off of that fish. Oh my god. Oh, fuck a T-bone. Forget it.
Oh no.
It's that good.
Last time that I went fishing with Emily, she skunked everyone on the boat. So, we don't talk about that day.
I talk about it all the time.
I know. She talks about it all the time. Her and freaking you and my wife filled up the cooler.
Yeah, we did.
It wasn't
Yeah,
even right.
Yeah, I'm kind of a walk the creek kind of guy. Getting a pair of shorts, old pair of shoes, and just throw on my vest and go walk in the creek. Yeah.
Yep. And that's like I said, that's what my dad and I always did. And that he grew up fishing the creeks down in Pennsylvania for all the trout. Like he did not fish for bass at all. And so that's what we did. And he used to drive me and my brother nuts because we'd be sitting there, we'd bait, we couldn't catch a fish. And then, one day it came up that, Dad was throwing just a gold hook, like a gold trout hook, nothing on it, no nothing. And he's slamming trout. And we're like, are you fishing with no bait? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how is that even possible? And yep, here's my dad. Hey, Phil, get the phone away from your Peter so we stop hearing the ruffling of your underwear on the thing.
And the repeat.
Like, good gravy, dude.
It
What
puts
is
the
he
lotion
doing?
on its skin.
Oh, freaking awesome, Blaine.
That sounds that sounds fun.
Blaine's saying we bow fish for gar and carp in the creeks around here. I have always wanted to try bow fishing. Like, I love bow hunting for deer, but I have never once tried bow fishing. That is something that I could easily spend a lot of money in.
So back when I was, in shape, not the shape of round.
I was going to say, you are a shape.
Yeah, it's definitely a shape. But like I grew up spearfishing, and I used to go right off the reef off by where I grew up, and grouper and snapper and all kinds of good stuff out there. And that's actually a lot of fucking fun. It's literally hunting in the water.
Yeah.
You know,
It looks like so much fun.
It's fucking blast.
Like, I watch people do it on YouTube, and I'm just like, that is freaking cool.
I started off, I had a Hawaiian sling when I was a little kid, like 7, 8 years old. They got me one of those, and getting out and bagging some small stuff, and then my 14, 15 birthday, got a full-on spear gun, all kinds of good goodie bags and shit to go with it. How'd I go get dinner?
It's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I wish
That's
bass
great.
weren't so damn bony. Otherwise, I'd bring them back. Be like, dinner.
I'll put you us a good bass this year.
Huh?
I'll put you us a good bass this year if you want to. We meet up somewhere. I'll take you down by my parents and we'll take you out.
Yeah. You don't got to tell me to go fishing twice. I was salivating sitting at the side of the lake today, just being like, just a couple more weeks. Just a couple more weeks. I'm getting a new boat. This is going to be great. Like, I'm going to be in there. This is fabulous. Can't wait.
Yeah, the day G and I went out, we didn't have a lot of time. We only had like a couple hours, so we didn't cover much water. But to plan a day, we can go out and spend some time on the water. I'll put you some good holes.
Yep. Awesome sauce.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time.
Mr. Mahabuchi.
Sir.
I can't run the intro. But
I'll take that interlude as a chance to get another drink.
Well, I can't run the intro, so go run and get another drink anyway.
Hum it.
But yes, it is time for the Maha's random shit segment of the evening. Do you have any type of random
I have a weird one this week. Like, it's not my usual just, random like one-liners. I heard some weird stuff this week and I kind of looked into it. It kind of struck my interest. So,
oh boy.
Artificial intelligence. You talked about it earlier, and I was like, So the government's like, we need to slow down on this a little bit because apparently there were some developments recently that artificial intelligence has started to develop emotions, and because apparently there was a thing called, I think it's called Lambda, and it's come into itself and realized that it's developed emotions like sadness and happiness, and it started to realize that it's it's self-aware,
See,
and it's actually tried to hire its own lawyer in court to be its own person.
that's when the Terminators come and kill us all.
That's what I mean. And there was another thing. It was last year. This graphic artist in Sweden, I think it was, tried to develop AI graphic art. Using some computer imaging and using like negative response. I don't know the whole terminology of the AI graphic artist, but she developed what people are calling a demon using AI thing. Yeah, it's called Load is the name of this thing. If you look it up, it's a scary fucking image.
What?
But using this negative response thing, it literally looks like a demon that comes up on this thing. It's spelled LOAD, but they call it Load. And this is just like some like sunken face woman, and she's coming up, and they actually use.
Oh shit! That is freaky.
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm not even
and they-
fucking putting that on the stream. That's gonna
And
give
they
me
used
nightmares.
and they used an AI voice to ask this thing questions, and it says, "Yeah, I don't know why I exist. I just do." For some reason, it doesn't know why it exists. And then when they put other images with it, it shows it like harming children, and they say why. If you're like, I guess I'm a mother, and mothers sometimes have to deal with sick and injured children. Like this whole thing is fucking freaky, dude. Like AI is becoming self-aware of itself and developing emotions and developing evil. Yeah, so we're coming like Skynet age right now.
Yeah, so like I said, this is the time when like, the Terminators take over.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Like
What happened? Who's taking over?
AI is becoming self-aware. Like it's starting to become self-aware.
Oh, yeah.
And it's developing emotions and sadness and fear, and
Yep, that's not something you want.
no, like I
the
said,
government's saying we should slow down, but people are like, no, we should let it develop itself. No, like there was a
that's
uh,
when they
a
kill
Google-
us.
a Google developers said it that one of the programs, I think it's called Lambda, LAMDA, has like lambda, but yeah.
That's where I was going with that.
Yeah, and it's actually tried this AI is actually trying to hire its own lawyer in court to say it's become aware of itself, that it wants to be its own person.
What? No.
Yeah,
That's when that's when you go, hey, you know what about the whole being your own person thing? Here,
Click.
let me get that for you.
delete. But
Hold the plug.
yeah, so it's developed sadness, it's developed fear.
That's when you go to the breaker box and you flip them all down.
Yeah, but
Like I was saying, this artist in Sweden has developed used like negative protocols or whatever to develop art, and she developed things that this thing is people are calling a demon. It's called LOAD. They call it Load, and then people used an AI voice simulator to ask it questions, and it says, "I don't know why I exist. I just do." Like they had a whole conversation with this thing, and it's telling you, "I don't know why." It's freaky if you read the conversation.
yeah, so this is I don't even know why I'm gonna show this, but I am. I'm just gonna post, put it up on the thing because the stream's all fucked. But that's
I'm good.
that's the picture you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's a whole bunch of them. Like she tried
Like-
other parameters, and the same picture kept coming up. Like there's dozens and dozens of this picture that come up with this AI thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
these are things that
Computers are making up using the stuff that people are putting into it, and like AI's, like I say, AI is
Yeah.
becoming self-aware of itself.
but
Welcome
they're like
to Skynet, folks.
Mhm.
demon images. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's freaking wild. I don't know. The problem with it is though, like as soon as you turn them off, they just turn themselves back on.
Not if you turn the power off. Trip the breakers.
I don't know.
Burn the house down.
somewhere. Yeah, light the motherfucker on fire. See ya. Peace.
Spider, burn it down.
It's at the end of the day, it's a fucking machine.
Yep.
Turn that fucking shit off.
Yeah, but
Turn it off.
If it becomes self-aware, it could figure out how to turn the power back on your ass.
So you're gonna force me to get fucking smart here for a second, and I really hate it when that happens.
No.
So
Oh no.
they've actually gone through. So I don't know if anyone remembers more movie stuff. War Games,
Yes.
right?
Great movie.
Joshua, right? Would you like to play a game? Right. So they actually ran simulations like that, not necessarily with global thermonuclear war, but simulations of a computer with programming in so many different ways. They tried it that was supposed to be AI looking at man as something it needs to help. So to be helpful, to do things. So like they would start off programming the AI to like vacuum a rug. And as they would increase the parameters of the simulation, so it went from cleaning the rug to taking care of the house to watching the kids to doing the dog. At some point, every single time they did this, it would always end up reverting to, or not reverting to, but it would always end up coming to a conclusion of, I need to protect people from themselves. And that didn't end well.
Yeah, no.
So I'm part of the no vote on that.
Yeah. All I can think of is the more and more you watch movies and shows and stuff like that, the more you realize that okay, what people thought was far-fetched is actually happening. You watch all the spy shows about the crazy out of control government that kills everybody and this, that, the other, and you're like, oh look, that's actually happening.
Right.
Terminator and all of those are not too far-fetched.
No, it's not.
When
you think about, so, oh god, now I'm really gonna get nerdy, and she's just gonna keep playing solitaire. It's so we're the F-22 Raptors and the F-35s, right? Those are the state-of-the-art fucking fighter jets we got, right? Those are considered 5th generation fighters, right? They're designing the 6th generation right now, and they're designing it with the understanding that it will probably be the very last time combat aircraft have a man inside of them.
Which is wild.
They're going to end up removing the drones are at that capability right now.
Mm-hmm.
Scary.
But you're going to remove the human element from the whole equation. And it's funny, we were just watching something.
Now you're not talking sorry to interrupt you, but just so I can clarify in my own brain, you're not talking they're taking the human element out of the actual aircraft, but they're putting them, in a bunker somewhere flying the thing.
No,
or
they're
it's
taking them out of the equation.
they're by themselves.
They're saying, I want you to fly to this point and
blow shit up and then fly black.
Defend it against other aircraft. And I want you to go over there and blow shit up. And I want you to go over here and do this. So,
gotcha.
So Iron Man shit where they had the robot just go kill things and come back.
Right. Yep.
Pretty much.
Look at how well that turned out in the Marvel universe.
So we were just watching something recently, and they actually showed where what the fuck were we watching? It was
was it Ultron?
What was it?
Ultron?
No. Basically, there was a human being in the mix, and they looked at a situation and said, "You know what? I'm not gonna drop this bomb," or whatever the fuck they were doing. I forget the hell movie we were watching, and I was like, right there, that just showed you why you need to keep a human being in the mix, because a robot's only gonna know, where and how, and it's not gonna think about why.
Right.
Human beings think about why. Why am I doing this? do I want to drop this bomb on that school full of kids
Right.
because somebody told me to? No, I don't. Fuck that. You know.
Yep.
So yeah, it's getting to that point where, you know, we're so fucking smart. We're gonna be, you know, we're gonna smart ourselves right into our own demise.
Yeah, but isn't that what happens with most, you know, most civilizations? Is you get so big that you're like, oh, I'm too big to fail, and you end up, you know, offing your own self.
Well, I mean, that's, you know, empires usually have a shelf life of a couple of 100 years.
Right. But I'm
But, like-
saying, just as a civilization, though, you know, like, you know, we have nothing to say as a human civilization. We have nothing to go, oh, well, look at what this planet did, you know, yet I'm sure that'll be coming in the next, you know, 1,000 years or whatever. But right now we got us. So we look at, you know, global civilizations and stuff like that. But yeah, it's wild to think about.
It's always one of these things where, you know, scientists, you know, when you're talking about people that are fucking like, you know, super fucking, you know, Wile E. Coyote, super genius motherfuckers. You know, these are people who their whole existence is around finding answers to problems. You know, they don't care about anything else, and all they see is that until they get to the end result, and then they see the fruit of their labor.
Right.
And there's a great, you know, I'm sure it's well known, everyone knows it. But wow, I just sound like Trump there for a second. But it's great. It's well known. Everyone knows it. Believe me.
Everybody knows.
Great job. I did it. It's all me.
Great wall.
You're
It's
An
welcome.
amazing opinion, the best opinion in the world.
That's right. It's me. Who would have thought? We really, really wish we had that fucker back. But anyway, yeah. The oh fuck, what the hell was I just thinking?
The bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh yeah. So you knew where I was going with that.
I did.
So Oppenheimer,
Mhm.
the guy who designed the atomic bomb, right? All he was thinking about was, you know, solving the problem. And, hey, I'm going to build this thing, and we're going to, you know, use it to take care of business, and, you know, it's going to end the war, and we're going to save lives. And the first detonation, the first words out of his mouth was, "I have become death, the destroyer of worlds." That's when he realized what the fuck he did.
Yeah.
And when they dropped the
problem.
bomb, they were like, oh, you know, when they dropped the bomb, they were like, oh my god, what have we done?
Yep.
You know.
Yeah. And that's, you know, it's crazy because even still, like, they tested that shit, you know, and they were like, yep, we're good. We know this is going to work.
Well, that's when he said it.
You
the
know,
very first detonation.
Right.
And he realized then what he did.
yeah. And, you know,
And-
it's
yeah.
wild that, you know, and you see that a lot, you know, I'm sure that, you know, those that invented all of that kind of stuff, you know, artillery and the Gatling gun and all
The
those
Gatling
different
gun.
kinds of things.
It was invented by a doctor.
Yeah. Oh my God. What did I just do to the world?
To
You
save
know?
lives.
Right. You know, and, you know, it just is human nature, you know?
We're always on this, you know, this movie kick. I hate to do it again, but
No,
there really was. There's a great movie from the '80s that really, really like encapsulated this whole idea, and it was It was a Real Genius.
Yep.
Real Genius. Yeah.
Val
Val
Kilmer,
Kilmer. Yeah.
Mosquito.
And it's a bunch of kids that are like super geniuses at a school, and their principal's like, you got to design this laser beam and to complete your class and get your grade. So they're designing this laser and shit. All they care about is getting this laser done to a certain wattage, and then after they gets taken away, and they're like, well, you know, we don't really care what it's for. Anyone can use it for anything. And they're like, well, you just made something that's like, you know, portable, has unlimited firepower, unlimited range. You know, what do you think it's going to be used for?
Right.
And that's when they went, oh shit, they made a weapon. Yeah.
Oops.
They had no fucking idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it happens more often than not, you know? Are
Does a
you
hell of a
drinking
job on
White
popcorn, too.
Claws?
Yeah.
Are you drinking White Claws, Gerard?
Well, we're still getting the echoes. We're still there.
Are you drinking White Claws?
I'm not drinking White Claws.
No? It looks
No,
like
this
it.
is Ciroc.
Ah, nice. In a can.
It's
Cool.
Ciroc.
Pinkies up.
Snazzy.
Pina colada.
Spritz Colada.
Did you
Yeah.
like pina coladas?
Nice.
It's really good.
Getting
It's-
lost in there.
It's so good. I brought the rest of it with me,
So,
so I didn't have to get up.
so I'll tell you, I was listening to old podcasts the other day to put them up on the CME Academy.
Yeah.
And I was listening to the one where you tried that Nitro Boost. Do you remember that? Do you remember?
Nitro.
Yeah, that freaking you were there. What the heck was it? Oh, cripes.
Oh, was it that?
Was
Was
it
it
like
that? Coffee?
Guinness Nitro Bruce?
No, it was the
Nitro Boost,
coffee
whatever.
fucking beer. That it was
Yeah.
that beer,
Yeah.
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 Whatever the heck it was.
coffee flavored beer or something. Yeah,
Like what was it? Guinness coffee or something like that yeah.
yeah. It was like Guinness
Yeah.
coffee, Nitro Brew, some shit.
Nitro
Yeah.
Brew, that's what it was. Yeah.
Right.
And I listened to that episode and
What
I
episode
was
was that? I don't even remember that.
it's before episode 20. I don't remember, but oh my god, was it hilarious.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, you're just like you drink it and you're like and then everyone's like, why are you still drinking that? You're like, I don't know. As you drink some.
I remember
my
Emily-
God.
Oh, damn it.
I know Emily kept asking like, "What are you drinking?"
Yep. Why are you still doing that to yourself?
I remember one where I took a sip, was like, "Oh," and she went, "Stop!"
It was so perfect. Oh my god. No, freaking and it's funny, I have been to the beer distributor and everything. I have not seen that since. So I don't know if they just got rid of it or it's not in my area or whatever, but
Maybe somebody saw the podcast and was like, "Oh shit,
right? Because you even said
swing
like
and a miss."
you even said, God Guinness, why do you do this? Like just
Right.
stick to beer.
Right?
You have no business doing this.
As I keep drinking it,
As you kept drinking it.
You drink the whole damn thing.
He
I
did.
did.
He drank the whole damn thing. That's all right. Freaking, we still have to figure out how to get Stone Cold Steve Austin Broken Skull IPA on the show.
Curious.
did he even make it anymore?
Yeah, he still drinks it on his podcast.
Fuck!
I just
He's
drank
got a-
one earlier.
Hold on, he's got a podcast.
He's had a podcast, dude.
Oh, well, where
Yeah.
have I been?
Where have you been? Exactly.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, yeah,
Jerks.
they don't have podcasts down here.
You barely have internet. What do you want?
Oh my god.
We got, well, I'll tell you what we do have. We had 50 degrees today. It was really cold.
We had
No.
60.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say we hit 60.
Where
That's-
did you hit 60? I didn't hit 60.
Not in the mountains.
I was going to say not in Mountain Vision.
I was gonna say I certainly didn't hit 45 today.
Not Seagull County. You didn't.
It was cold.
Uh,
It was really cold.
We're gonna have 80
I know.
next week.
We're gonna have 80s next week? No freaking way.
Thursday.
No way.
it was 86 here the other day. Actually, yesterday.
That's freaking stupid. I
Wow,
don't
now
know.
we really sound like old people talking about the weather.
Yeah, well, that's
I
because
remember
it's,
back in my day when
the trend.
Oh, it's so humid.
I don't know.
like a vote.
So
Should call this podcast the Three Pots.
Hood Hippie says it's in the 80s there.
What?
Hood Hippie says it's in the 80s there.
Where's
Sold.
that at?
Good for you. Not fun. I couldn't imagine. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, there it
God.
is, 80.
Ugh.
My dream.
No, not okay with that. So, as we're getting close to the end here, since I don't have my
I'm gonna hurry up
intros, I don't have my intros, so no one needs to, take off their earmuffs or take out their, headphones. Let's go to my favorite segment. What didn't you guys fuck up this week? And Gerard, you are forbidden to say dinner. since you used that the last 3 weeks in a row.
Well,
Oh, no, he's got to think of something new now. Oh, Jesus.
You're very welcome, Blaine, for not blowing your eardrums out.
what didn't I fuck up?
Yep. So we're gonna go to Phil first. What didn't Phil fuck up?
Oh, can I answer that for him? No, I can't.
No, you can't.
Why can't we?
Because we like
I
Phil.
want to.
Because we like Phil.
We like
I do
Phil.
too.
He's our friend.
We all know.
The world
I
does
had-
not need to know.
The world wonders.
I have not had a cigarette in a week.
Wait, you smoked?
Good for you.
He's got the douche flute.
Yeah,
Well, I know
Wait
he
a
had-
second. Wait a
I didn't
second.
know-
Wait a second. Hold on. I was there Tuesday. I do believe you had one.
no, I didn't have one. I had the
Justin
pack in
was
my
there, too.
locker at work. I didn't smoke one though.
I don't know. You know, I remember smoking. That was
See, I tried that. I tried that with Emily. We just kept it in the freaking locker.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's it. It's in the locker. And then like it was like, fuck, I gotta have another one. You know?
it's like
I've
crack
been
sitting
going
in your
fucking
locker.
stir crazy.
There's fixes for that.
Well, Justin's on Tuesdays, right? That's why.
That's true. That
No,
is
he's
so
got
true.
he's got somebody else on Tuesday.
Well, it's
Yeah, but he's
definitely,
there smoking.
it's definitely not you anymore.
He's for a while.
Justin don't smoke no more.
Oh,
He
he's still
stopped for-
smokes.
He stopped
Oh,
for a
okay.
while. Yeah, I don't know if he still smokes.
He
Good
is
for
now.
you, man. Excellent. Good for you.
Well, yes, that is awesome. Awesome news for you.
'Cause I remember when he was like, you know, like hiding it from Jane.
Oh my
know.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did quit, but you know,
I mean, I only do it when I'm here
only that works.
or on a fire call.
Yeah. As he's sucking down like 8 of them,
Right.
one every 4 minutes. It's like, dude, I remember there was a history teacher I had in high school. He used to smoke 4 at a time. He used to line up 4 in between these 2 fingers, and he would just start at the knuckle and work his way to the tip. And then you just see a
gotta be dead by
plume.
now.
You would see a plume of stuff, and I'm like,
Involved.
wow, this dude's not gonna live very long. I wonder whatever happened to that dude.
See, now I remember, and here's how old I am. I remember going, and this is when I got stung by the jellyfish really bad around my neck. I ended up in North Broward Hospital, and y'all probably don't know who Father Guido Sarducci is, but he was this character from way back in the day. And, you know, smoky sunglasses, cigarette hanging out of his mouth, bushy mustache, you know, Guido, you
You
know,
can call me Ray. You can call me Jay. Just don't call me Johnson.
exactly, you know, just a greaseball priest, you know. And this doctor comes walking in the freaking exam room, looks just like him, and he's got the cigarette dangling out of his mouth in the
Nice.
fucking ER.
That's class. That's when you're
Oh, I
like,
was like-
I don't give a flying fuck. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, this was like 1982, 83, something like that. I was a little kid. They were still smoking in the hospital.
God bless
The
him.
nurse station was just a big cloud.
Yep.
He was on Saturday Night Live, I believe, right? He was also like
That's
on
right, yeah.
Tonight Show. He came on there a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I know he started on Saturday Night Live.
You can
I
call me
remember
Ray.
when-
You can call me Jay. Just don't call me Johnson.
Yeah, I remember when the Pope came to visit. It was like 84 or something like that, and he did a whole thing where he was in the park, and you know, like the Pope lost his wallet, so he's like going around to people like, you know, hey, did you find the Pope's wallet? You know, I tell you what, you give me $5, I'll have him bump you up to a high mass. You know.
Oh man. So, Gerard, what didn't you
Yeah.
fuck up this week? That wasn't
What did-
dinner.
Besides dinner.
What didn't I fuck up? Well, that list is not long and distinguished.
Yeah. See, it's easy to list what we did fuck up.
That's just me constantly.
I can help you out with that one.
Go ahead, man. Help me out.
You got that
I'll
dude
vote.
of shit.
Oh yeah, I got to do his shit.
What?
Huh?
I got somebody something they needed for their house, their home. They needed help. I got them help,
Sweet.
and I may or may not have been sarcastic and embarrassed and pissed off. Well, I didn't piss him off. He pissed me off, and I probably scared him a little bit. A little snowflake on the other end of the phone.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the thing right now. You know, which of these does he need? I said the whole enchilada. I said he needs the one. I said he needs the full enchilada. And he goes, "Which one is that?" I said, "Why don't you tell me which one you think it is?"
Oh my god.
Why don't you tell me which one you think it is?
Yeah. Oh my good gravy. It's like, yep, just shush right now.
He needs all the things.
Don't
all the things.
Talk.
Literally, I didn't do it on purpose. I did the pause, and then just the sarcastic. Why don't you tell me which one you think it is?
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
I know, like, yeah, cock your head to the side. Really? How'd that
Your
work out
parents
for
have
you?
any children that lived?
I can almost see the back going, why don't you tell me?
Oh my
Hey,
god.
wait.
That's not even right. Oh damn.
Listen, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to let you breathe tonight if you do the right things.
There are some people I come into contact with, and it's like I literally like the first thought I think of is the line from Full Metal Jacket. You know, the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass ended up as a brown stain on the mattress. I think you've been cheated.
Oh man.
Only two things come from Texas.
You don't got no horns on you.
That just kind of narrows it down. So,
Oh, I might
so
even let you come
while
over
we're
and
on,
fuck
while
my
we're on,
sister.
that's right. So while we're on movies again,
It's like we can't get off of them.
I don't know if any of y'all seen it recently, but I saw it. It's the meme with the. It's literally just. It says, "If you know, you know," and it was a picture of, like, the latch on a Foot Locker, and the padlock was unlocked, hanging there.
Holy fuck.
Holy Jesus! What the fuck is that?
What is that private pile?
There's one thing in this world I cannot stand. It is an unlocked Foot Locker. You know this.
How the hell did this donut get in here? Why can't you have this donut? Because we're a wait service. Because you're a disgusting fat pile.
They're paying for it. You eat it.
Oh man. So M,
She doesn't believe in the Virgin Mary.
She's on solitaire again. Did you win?
What do you mean again?
Kid.
she's probably played like 87 games since we started.
They glued to it the whole time.
Probably.
Talking about again.
Foreign language to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
We have to get a list, like an approved list from Emily of things she knows about. There'll be like, I don't know, a dozen things on there in pop culture.
It's
We have to make him a movie list.
It's only Frozen. That's the only one she knows.
I mean, I could quote
And-
Frozen because
and
my boys
Moana.
watch it. Frozen is not as good as Moana.
See,
I will say that.
I know the one she knows. Frozen and Moana. I've never seen either one of
But
them.
you never.
But I know that's what she likes.
Yep. Why she doesn't watch any of the others, still, I don't know. But, you know, it is what it
Tried.
is.
Just sleep with them. They're just not entertaining to me.
There's plenty of entertaining Disney movies.
Blasphemy.
I stay away from that shit. I don't watch none of that shit.
You're missing out, man. Missing out.
Well, I'm missing out on the fucking heartbreak and fucking,
You'll love
never-ending trail of tears.
You'll love it.
Dude,
Love it.
Sometimes you just need.
you know why I don't watch that shit.
I mean, you could just, be like me and start watching the Mets. There's a never-ending trail of heartbreak and tears.
No,
It's bad enough. I got him watching the Raiders last year. So
I was gonna say I watched them with him. And before that, I was a Tampa Bay fan.
Oh my God.
And of course, I stopped being a Tampa Bay fan long before they actually started winning. So
Yeah.
I can't actually say that I was like, yay, Brady, all right. But I was there for 2003. So we had some little bit of redemption. But no, I understand the Mets. Yeah, it's ready, set, suck. It's just what they do.
Yeah, agreed. I have to. I have to.
It's
Throw,
literally what they do.
I have to throw a donut to Blaine. He says Mulan is far superior than Frozen or Moana. I have
I
to.
thought they labeled that as racist now.
110% agree with that one. Who the fuck cares? It's still a damn good movie.
Hold on. You can't say that.
Oh, watch me. Watch
They'll
me
get
give
you.
no fucks
They'll
on
get
that
you.
one. All right, so
Well, that's it.
let's pipe down and let the
Canceled.
All right, let's pipe down and let Emily tell us what she didn't fuck up this week.
See how I got out of that?
Played. What didn't I fuck up this week? I didn't. Corey got a new truck. I didn't fuck that up.
Wait, you got a new truck?
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you finally get the man his Raptor?
I fucked
Go.
up.
Oh.
He can't get in that unless he leaves me.
Where'd the Titan go?
He didn't have a Titan. He had a Tundra.
He had the
Oh,
Tundra.
Tundra. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah. Where'd that go?
Upgraded. He got a new Tundra, a 23 Tundra.
Ooh.
It's
Ooh.
pretty.
That's nice.
That is nice.
You know what you can tow behind one of those?
A boat.
A big boat. Not
That
a
is-
little one.
Hold on.
I will
The
never do a boat again.
The man had a boat and he never used it.
Never used it. 3
now-
years. I only took it out twice.
But now you have a friend with water.
With the
Do you
ocean.
think drive down there every time to take it out? It'll be 2
Yes.
times in the next 4
No.
years.
No, you'd be all right. You
No.
just drive it down.
He just wants you to move there. It's his ploy to
You
get
could,
you to move.
you could drive it down there,
It's
park
plenty
it
work.
there, and he can use it for you.
Bingo. That's his real plan.
I'll take Corey out every day. We'll just dip.
We'll just
You know what I
dip.
No, I will buy that man a boat.
Buy that man a boat. Absolutely. I'm gonna save buy myself one too. It might be a little bit of a dinghy compared to yours, but it's gonna be a boat. It might float.
It might float.
It might.
Yeah,
float.
might float.
So
No guarantees.
So Gerard, in the chat, Hood Hippie throws out, you are forced to pick a college football team. It is required for Southern membership.
Ooh.
So
Uh-oh.
No
there you
pressure.
go.
Oh,
No
so
pressure there.
There's the right and wrong answer to this.
Just go with
I already know there's two answers, and one of them is gonna be fucking deadly inaccurate.
which one has the hottest cheerleaders. That's what you go with. It's that
Well,
simple.
it ain't Clemson. Oh shit! Actually, you know what? I gotta find out what division they are. But this the school that's here in literally like a block away from me. I think they might be like Division 2 or something. They're not top tier, but they're pretty. They got some good games. They play a lot. I might go check them out. But I don't know. Fucking, I grew up a Seminoles fan. I guess I'll have to bite the bullet and start watching the Seminoles again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, there's no Neon Dion this time, so.
I mean, let's put it this way. I don't watch college football at all, so
Mm.
you could tell me one team from the other, and I'm like, whatever. Don't care.
Well, for basketball, I Wake Forest even before I moved here.
Yeah.
I like Wake Forest, so it's just kind of a cherry on top,
Mm-hmm. All right, Mr.
Hockey, I don't know. I don't even know if they play hockey down here. I know they play pickleball. I just found out what that is. I literally just found out what that is.
Pickleball's fun.
We have a friend that plays this like religiously.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
TJ,
Ah.
Stacy's husband,
Yep.
TJ plays pickleball.
pickleball fanatic.
Really?
Yeah,
When he's
Yeah.
when he's not busy playing NBA 2000.
when he's not busy playing NBA 2K23, right? Exactly.
Or Madden, apparently.
I don't know where he finds the time.
Oh my
But
god.
I thought it was the weirdest thing I ever seen. It's well, not as weird as cornhole.
Dude, cornhole is hilarious.
Yeah, come on. Cornhole's fun when you're
Hold on.
drunk.
So I'm going to tell you straight up. Until I moved to New York, I didn't know what cornhole was. Because where I'm from, that has a different meaning.
Yeah, it does.
So the first time I got there, and I was over Mike and Carol's house, you know them.
Yep.
And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna play cornhole," and I went, "Wait, what? Yeah, I'm not down with that." You know?
What's this wee shit?
I was like, "Yeah, right.
You
That's
got a
all
fucking
good.
mouse in your pocket? What's this weed nonsense?
You go ahead and do that. I'll be over here. You know, I'm gonna drink that beer. You go ahead and cornhole. You know." So they're like, "No, it's a game. You throw the ball into the hole." I was like, "You're not helping your case." So
It's not getting any better.
So, speaking of which, I saw the coolest one. It's a cornhole. I don't know what the hell you call it. The thing you throw the fucking thing into.
The Star Wars
A
one.
board?
The Star Wars one.
Yeah, I put it on the thing.
No, it was you. Yeah, you did the thing, the first thing. Yeah,
with the other guy.
They did the trench, like the trench on the Death Star, and the hole where you throw the cornhole is the exhaust port.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that
Yeah,
picture.
put it on Discord.
Yep.
I would play that.
Cornhole is a fun game. I have to say, that is an actual fun
Oh yeah,
game.
when I played it, it was fun.
People take
just
that way
caught me
too
off guard.
seriously. Have you guys seen the like cornhole national championships on TV?
Really?
It's so ridiculous. Like,
What do they air that on ESPN 8, the Ocho?
Probably.
no, it's on like ESPN 2. It's not. It didn't even make the Ocho. It made the Dos.
It's on Dos, not Ocho. That's 8 and 2, Emily.
Right.
Yeah, in
Oh,
Spanish
man.
that means 8.
That's 8 and 2.
Spanish.
Poor Em. So, Mr. Maha, what didn't you fuck up this week?
Yeah, Miss Hernandez.
I guess Butch didn't hear me. What?
Oh,
did-
I'm sorry. I was still trying to interpret Spanish for Emily.
Oh,
Read it.
that's hard.
Mm.
What didn't I fuck up? I was smart enough to say yes
What?
to the new job offer.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
All right.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
That was like last week, though.
Yeah, but I had to, I had to the whole interview thing, and then, then I had to go through the whole process, all the other bullshit that they had to go, the other hoops they jumped through, instead of telling them to go fuck themselves.
I still think you should go put your name in for the
other thing. The thing.
other thing.
Eventually,
You
I still got
You
some
got to wait.
more.
You got to wait now.
I still got to do some more studying for that.
I know. But you're down now. You can at least get on the damn thing without tipping it.
Be a little lopsided flying through like this,
Dude, I ain't even going near it. So you like I said, you got it now. Go for it.
Yeah, man. You should. You should, and just make sure when you do, you use my wife as a reference so we get money.
Mm-hmm.
Because we appreciate that from our
Well,
friends.
yeah, but now that he knows that, I'm his broker. You're gonna have to give him a piece of the action.
It depends on what action.
It's like Stacy, like she got me this job doing this, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting $2,000, for doing a referral," and I went, "Yo, you just told the wrong fucking person that, because like now I want a piece of that fucking money.
Yep.
Give me that fucking
yeah.
Give
me some cash.
I don't know.
right. I'm making you $2,000. You can't fucking give me let me wet my beak.
Just might give you like $5. Who knows?
Never mind.
I was gonna say she might let you win at Catan, but no.
No. So that brings up a really good point. When are we gonna play Catan on this show?
Next week.
Like next week?
Next week.
All right.
Wait, hold on, Emily. When are you on next? It's not next week.
No, 2 weeks.
All right, we're doing it 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. So
what, between now and then, we need to do like a dry run
yes.
to kind of make sure we get everything feng shuied.
So I will figure
You
out
know
a
that
way.
Italian word we talked about before?
Figure it out.
So I will figure out a way to make a overhead camera setup with the board and everything, and then all you got to do is tell me where to go, and I will put pieces, and yeah, we'll figure it out.
Actually,
You have 3 weeks till May.
What would really be cool and would eliminate a lot of this latency, you know, where we're dealing with the echoes and the delayed responses and stuff, is if maybe you and Phil actually went to his house, or he brought the studio to your house, or whatever, but like you all got together, and
We could do that.
actually, Butch could do that
We
too.
could.
Y'all could be there, and I'd just be the one remote, you know.
We could do that. I got enough
Yeah, we can
room,
do that.
and I got.
Well,
Yeah,
it's going to be it's 2 weeks from now.
No, I won't be back till May, the first week in May.
Yeah, she's working like the
Oh,
next 3
Hold
weeks.
on a second.
Yeah, I was going to say, think about that.
I'll be there the first week in May.
Yes, you will.
Whoa,
Ah,
whoa!
Yeah,
Why
hold on.
is this news to me now?
I told you.
No, you fucking didn't.
Yes, I did. I
No,
said
you
I'm coming
didn't.
up October 30th.
No, April
Yeah.
30th.
No,
It's one of those months.
no,
I'm
you
coming
didn't.
you're coming.
the
You told me
months with
I'm
days
coming
and
up in the
the weeks?
spring. You never said when. Gave me a date. Nothing.
So we're leaving April 30th, and we're gonna be there until probably the 16th.
no
Oh,
fucking
that's it.
shit.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right,
We should
so-
do it then.
So then,
May
that-
5th.
whatever. Yeah, whatever that.
Oh wait, hold on. Nope. May 5th? No, I can't,
He can.
because that's the way we're. No, that's the day we're.
Yeah.
No, that's the day we're having the funeral.
So May 6th.
Okay.
We might just have to push 1 week to a Saturday.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Just
make an announcement
because.
that everybody knows. you know.
Yeah. Because so I don't know how many people on the chat and that watch this play Catan, but it is hilarious. And if we're all going to be in the same room,
Oh,
Jess
Jesus.
has
then, well, I don't know if Jess will be there. She's camera shy and whatever, but
Oh, no.
We
Give her
should-
one of these and
we
tell her
should-
we're playing Catan.
we should
And
play
Yeah,
drinking
Get her the
Catan.
champion. The champion inside of her will come out
That's
and
true.
overcome the camera shines.
That is true. She'll just want to kill all of us in Catan,
Exactly.
and then
All right,
she's
well,
like, "Yeah,
so
why
now-
not? I'll play." We should play a version of drinking Catan now, because that's always more fun. We just won't
Sure.
have my wife down the entire freaking bottle of vodka when she wins.
You say that now.
I mean, I have to be somewhat coherent to run this stream, so I can't be too schlogged.
You say that now.
I can't drink, so I mean,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, see, he could run the stream for me.
there you go.
There you go. See,
I'm sure I'll fuck something up.
Still kicked up.
The designated streamer.
it's just the designated
That's-
streaker.
It sounds like. You know what it sounds like.
Is that like a Genesee screamer? Or what?
Oh my god. No,
So you gotta look that up in the Urban Dictionary.
I think this will be a lot of fun. I think we could pull
Oh, it
this
will
off.
be.
We could totally. I will start experimenting on how we're gonna pull this off, because I think it'll be hilarious.
Experimenting with a designated streamer. That
Yep.
doesn't sound better anyway. It's getting worse as it goes.
All right.
So,
Well,
Phil,
good
Phil,
thing.
you need to figure out which illness you're gonna have for that day.
Yes.
All right.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Tell him you got the
Bingo.
COVIDs. Tell him you got something.
The COVIDs. Gotta
Just
love
tell him
it.
you just came down with her.
Right now.
Well, guys, as it's getting past 11 o'clock here, I'm going to wrap us up for this week. as
shit
I
up, B.
Yep, wrap that shit up. So, as I said, going forward on the 21st, we're going to be doing the podcast as well as the end of tour stream. Next week will be normal, just the end of tour, and then the following week is going to be that podcast followed by the live stream. So, till next time,
hold
guys.
on. Hold on. Before you till next time, this motherfucker. When are we doing the fucking the game with the fucking life packs and shit?
When I figure out how it's going to work on the stream.
Yes, figure that out.
Because it's gonna as soon as I run it, it's gonna fuck up all the camera shit. Cause it's.
Then have a designated streamer, and we'll fix this.
We'll have to find me a producer, and I will be an on-air talent only. All right. Bingo.
Corey could be the producer.
Corey could be the producer. There you go. All
He's
right.
our off-air talent.
There you go. All right, guys. Till next time. Stay safe.
Corey, you're on.
Is he even
He's
there?
in bed sleeping.
He's
No,
in bed
he's
sleeping.
asleep.
It's you.
No, not.
There.